Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First Week, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching
Quark Ones.
It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And it's a banner day in internet history as we open up Season 8 with
Standard model of particle physics, which includes quarks, leptons, their antiparticles, and bosons.
Welcome to the show.
Great to see you.
Small introduction for those of you watching that don't know. Fundamental particles like quarks, leptons, and bosons are mostly discovered in particle accelerators such as the Large Hadron Collider. In such machines, high energies are required to smash particles together to see what's really inside. For example, protons in the LHC are traveling at 3.5 electron volts, 99.9999994% the speed of light, and relativistic effects already apply at speeds greater than 10% the speed of light. But let's focus on what you're really here for, to learn about these particles.
Okay? Okay, so...
Thank you for that long intro, Sean. I haven't felt as excited as this since the 1970s, when I finally stormed into popularity.
Amazing! That's almost 50 years, and you still look in tip-top shape. What's your secret? Avocados? Shepherd's pie?
Well, Sean, it's not that simple. There's actually 6 quarks
flavor
that keeps me going strong these 50 years. They are up, down, top, bottom, charm, and strange.
What do you mean 6 flavors? Isn't that too much
flavor
Boy, there's never too much
flavor
or too much salt. Now let's have a bite of these mediocre wings.
You were saying about
flavor.
Ah yes, so basically,
Yeah, that's hot.
those are the recipes to the different particles that make me who I am today. If you diligently follow these recipes, even you too can be a master chef. Okay, for example, if I'm in the mood for something balanced, nothing too spicy or sweet, all I do is mix in a pair of downs and one up, and I'll have myself some neutrons. On the other hand, if I'm looking for something savory, I'll go for my personal favorite, protons, and I'll whip myself a pair of ups and just one down.
Wow, Gordon, I never knew it was that simple. I always wondered how you made those protons so medium rare. Now that I know the secret, you can bury on me with it.
It's all in the sauce, Sean. All in the sauce.
Alright, now that you've told us the basics, are there any precautions we aspiring chefs should take note of? Like, are there any opposites?
Whoa, good question, Sean. I see you have been keeping up with my shows. Yes, there are opposites. In the standard quark lepton model of recipes, which you can get now for $9.95, each particle has a corresponding antiparticle. So for every quark, be it strange or down, there will be a corresponding antiparticle.
So you mean like an anti-strange?
Good man. Yes, all you got to do is add a touch of anti and you've made yourself some antiquarks. Also, please note that their mass is measured in GeV over c squared. I know you American viewers love your ounces and inches, but I only use GeV over c squared and MeV over c squared. Antiquarks have opposite charges, but their masses are the same.
May I have some tissues, please? My nose is running like...
Protons in the Large Hadron Collider.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please.
Likewise, strange and anti-strange quarks have the opposite strangeness too.
So there's this massive debate between baryons and mesons. For centuries, people have discussed which one is superior. For me personally, I prefer mesons because they have different flavors.
This whole topic of mesons and baryons has always been a subject which I have been questioning myself for as long as I've been a chef. And after 49 years, I still have the same conclusions since day one. They are like salt and pepper. Baryons are composed of either 3 quarks or 3 antiquarks. These include protons and neutrons. Such classic dishes we've been taught since day one. Mesons, on the other hand, have a quark and an antiquark. Of course, they are more flavorful, as the same flavor would result in a bland flavor, basically an annihilation.
That's much. Now it's getting hotter.
I see. I still have much to learn. Salt and pepper, so they go hand in hand?
Exactly. After all, they both are hadrons.
It's starting to come through now. What are you laughing at?
All right, Gordon, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context.
Yes.
So I'll bust out the laptop, I'll show you the picture.
Sure.
You just tell me the bigger story. Does that sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gordon, first things first. Do you remember this meeting of the minds courtside of
The Leptons game with Muon and Taiwan.
That was the first time in my life I ever felt so short being 6'2". Muon actually brought me to that game and we were shocked. All these Leptons are like 7 foot. I was probably considered an electron.
Do you remember this
Lunch with anti-Muon and anti-Taiwan. If I remember correctly, you are probably the only person who still keeps close tabs on these two pairs of twins. Any juicy gossip you can spill?
You see, I always thought anti-Muon and anti-Taiwans were just like regular twins, but really they aren't. They are completely opposite. Muon and Taiwan love the Los Angeles Leptons, while anti-Muon and anti-Taiwan are more into politics. What they do have in common is that they have the exact same mass.
What about their personalities? Muon seems excited, while anti-Muon seems to be quite dull at times. I get the same vibe from the Taiwan twins too.
Agreed, Sean. Muon and Taiwan are really positive at times. Their mindset is extremely optimistic and that always spreads towards me. The anti-side of the twins, on the other hand, are what you might consider a bit negative. Completely different vibe from them.
And with the twins being from the UK, their mass is measured in GeV over C squared, right?
Not quite. We tend to forget how light these two twins are. They are actually measured in MeV over C squared. As unrealistic as it seems, they are far lighter than the ingredients like quarks. Quarks are measured in GeV over C squared, which is 10 to the power of 3 times larger than MeV over C squared.
But that's savage, right?
Yeah, they definitely need some hot wings.
Oh yeah. Holy fuck.
Frick! Shoot!
Did I really hurt you that much?
So we've talked a lot about your tangible accomplishments, Michelin stars, TV ratings. But I'm curious which of your 4 most popular dishes you personally would say is the strongest. For me, it has to be the gravitational Greek salad carried by that light graviton seasoning. I mean, it's the most well-known dish, the only thing really connecting everyone together.
That is true. But actually, the graviton sauce has never been discovered.
I'm confused.
I mean, it's just soy sauce.
Ah, no wonder it tasted so familiar. But still, it has to be up there for your all-time favorites, right?
Personally, I would say it has to be the strong nuclear noodles and that unique gluon.
Lamb sauce!
It's definitely by far the strongest dish, but the gravitational Greek salad is definitely most popular with everyone. After the lamb, I would say it would be the electromagnetic eel with a few dabs of photoelectrons, followed by the weak nuclear nuts, and then the Greek salad.
Wow, so the Greek salad comes in 4th.
I mean, even though it's what I'm most famous for, you can only make it so many times before getting bored of it.
True, but I never get bored of hot wings. What about you, Gordon?
Oh, quark off, Sean.
I haven't cried this much since.
The discovery of the Higgs boson.
Yuck!
And you just sit back and relax, because on this wing, what I want to do is make you.
A very well done calculation.
Somebody roll out the
Whiteboard.
Here it comes.
Let's go. Follow me. Put some energy into it. What does that need? Now it's coming together.
It is too perfect. Thank you very much. All the way through and looking like $1 million.
Thank
You.